The hell? So, Jerry, did you actually log in? Because I'm not logging into this freaking site.
Yeah, I did. I had to unsubscribe.
Yeah, because you can't actually see really anything unless you log in. I'm not logging in.
Exactly. Yeah, it's horrible. You don't waste your time.
Well, I'm not.
I was hoping Matt would come back and he could expand upon the virtues of it and why he's so long on it.
Yeah,
Well,
Mike can come back. He's on his phone with his mom.
their revenue's growing for sure. Um, their gross margins are good. Their net's probably out the ass, but I mean, I don't know.
Why? Why? Where would all the expenses coming from?
The lining of their pockets.
It's probably just one of those scammy, you know, basically fake revenue, pump and dump. Yeah, I don't know why Matt's all on that stock. I mean, he's already never bought anything from there. Doesn't know anyone's probably bought anything from there. Go with Overstock.com or Wayfair. Yeah, Overstock.com was up 1,400% in the last year.
Yeah, I played a couple of those puts this month too. I'm playing some weird shit this month.
Yeah, my chair came from Wayfair. I swear they had the most difficult time I ever had trying to order something. I don't know how they stay in business.
What chair? Your new chair?
Yep,
You got your new chair from the garage sale?
yep.
No, Wayfair.
Oh, Wayfair. Oh, gotcha. Shit, I get those two confused.
Yeah, I had to like put it in like 3 times, and it kept giving me an error and said, "Come back later, come back later." I was about to give up on it.
Record your video yet, Jerry?
No, not yet. I might do it tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. I always think today's Friday. I don't know why, but Thursdays always feel like Fridays to me now.
This one really screwed me up. I'm like, this got to be Friday.
Because
Today,
the market's closed tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, expiration Thursday. Don't hear that often.
On April Fool's Day, too.
You would have expected some shit to go down.
you record yours already, Dave?
Yeah, I got both recorded. Got one edited. I got both edited, actually. I just need to render one. It's going to take 2.5 hours to render that sumbitch, though.
What do you mean both?
2 channels, Jerry. 2 channels.
Oh, that's right. Damn, double work now.
Double work.
So I think
Just use that monochrome monitor farm you pasted about earlier. It should render in minutes.
The 640K RAM.
Yeah, you got it. It should be enough for anyone.
I had a monochrome monitor for a long time, too, until like 92, I think. Same monitor from 86 to 92. That's how long I had the monochrome monitor. Yeah, you didn't have it. When's your first computer, Jerry?
Shit, probably 2000, 2001.
Dave, we're gonna find out if you were a baller. Was it green or orange?
Green.
Bummer.
Yeah, 2000, 2001. We got one. I'm like, fuck do I do with this thing? I had no idea what to do with it.
The thing is I had it was an 8088. So the turbo mode on it was 4.77 megahertz, but the turbo was 8 megahertz, but the thing is I didn't figure that out until like a year before I got rid of that computer. And I'm like, what the hell? You just hit this control key and this, and it's like it doubles the speed, and it's like for the longest time, for several years, it was running 4.77 megahertz.
There was physically a button on mine that would take it from 25 to like 4. But that was early, 286 SX days?
Did you have a Mathco in it?
Shit, man, I was like 8. I don't remember.
Come on, Cletus. Yeah, so the Mathco really didn't actually end. So 486 was when they actually put the Mathco in the CPU. We're on the same chip anyway, but yeah, anyway, 286 and 386 was separate. If you didn't have that shit, whew, man, CAD software, anything like that, took forever. Big difference, all those little teeny changes made.
Yeah.
What was your first hard drive? Was it MFM 40 meg? Those things are huge too.
Oh, God. I remember the first one I got from my parents for Christmas, which was like a quantum Bigfoot. So think like 5 1/4, but actually a spinning piece of rust.
It's probably IDE. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And dim switches and jumpers and all that to make it work.
Yeah, master and slave. Yeah, we used to daisy chain them. That's you had to do some master and slave. But the MFMs before that, 2 ribbons on those. IDE really changed the game when those things came out. Now it's like, it took me a long time. Like I was like one of the very last adopters of SSD too. I'm like, I did a lot of research on it too before I even got one. But now it's like, why would you ever? I don't even have an SSD anymore. It's NVRAM now, or NVMe.
I still got spinning rust in the NAS just because it's cheap and deep.
Oh yeah, I got spinning in there just because. Good luck getting like a 10 terabyte disk and SSD.
It's not cheap.
No, it's not cheap. But I haven't had a failure yet on any of my disks.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, I'll just decom the NAS before then.
Yeah, there's like 30 something terabytes sitting on that thing right now. Which reminds me, Plex fucking ate itself last night.
Yeah, I don't even use Plex anymore either. I still have the server, but yeah. I actually I stopped downloading stuff through BitTorrent and actually have a real service now. Wait, is this on the internet?
Nobody's recording this, right?
I don't know. I think Randy is.
They're gonna be knocking on your door.
I haven't done it in a long time since LimeWire got shut down and eDonkey got shut down. Just kidding.
Dave, you knew what my IRC joke was, so we know you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, I'm real old school. Too old school.
No, that thing mostly serves up the IP cameras around the house for surveillance. I mean,
Yeah, I push one of the cameras to Plex, but I don't use it. It's just records. Now it's because when I was on the road, I was recording the camera in the house, and then I had put one of my NAS over at my friend's house that's 5 miles away, and I was replicating the shit over there, but I haven't talked to him in a couple years, and I can't get to the NAS, so that's pretty much done.
yeah, when I replace it with something new, I'm thinking about dropping it at my brother and sister-in-law's.
I think it's smart because, well, I got a NAS that's in the other room, and I got another one that's sitting underneath the desk right here. So that one replicates to this one. This one used to replicate to the one that was out of the house, right, for my DR. Like, if I lost both of those right now, I'd be screwed. Like, there's so many documents on there, because who keeps physical documents anymore? You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. I mean, if the house burnt down today, I'd lose some shit for sure.
I think it might be you know what? I just came up with a new product idea. A fireproof NAS. That basically just, boom, it doesn't matter. It'd be nice if there's no theft involved too, but, you got to think about that stuff. Because if I lost both of these, I need to really move it to another drive that could take with me, just a single drive that I can just take real quick, right?
I mean, if it's not changing, Glacier is pretty freaking cheap.
Yeah, no, it's not. And I'm not putting any of this shit out of the cloud. No freaking way my shit's going out there.
Well, then pay for another NAS and drop it at someone better friend than that. Maybe Jerry will host it for you.
Jerry might need to do it. He wouldn't pay for the electricity, though. I'll probably have to pay for that.
Jerry, you can mine helium if you want. You can, it's like...
He doesn't have any bandwidth.
You don't need bandwidth for that.
I start pushing some shit over the wire.
Nobody's freaking, dog collar tracking thing is going to push that much bandwidth. I mean...
I'll tell you what. Actually, I'd take that back because I can throttle it down if I need to, but... I have to show up with a bunch of terabytes of data on there because I ain't pushing that shit over the wire.
Well, sure, to sync your stuff. I was just saying if you were going to have a helium miner, I mean...
Sync it here and then take it over there and then just sync it as it goes.
Well, is it never...
I should just get back in a good relationship with that other friend that just lives a couple of miles down the road.
I guess it depends on, whether or not they're hooked up with that CenturyLink fiber.
No, I'm Comcast.
Comcast is offering symmetric 2 gig in my area. I just don't want to pay
That's the thing. I don't need it. Every time they keep updating it or whatever and say, oh, you're 200 megabit, we just upgraded you. It's not free. They start charging. I keep going in there and downgrading it. I think I'm like 50 meg or something like that. I don't need that much bandwidth.
Yeah, I don't know. I need a shitload for work.
I stream all the time at work. I have never had any issues.
I gotta push big images from time to time in a hurry.
Well, I don't work for a porn business like you do.
Docker images, Jerry.
Docker? Yeah, Jerry, Docker.
Dave, Jerry, who the fuck am I talking to? I don't know, you're vaping in California, man.
And you think you're going to be able to live in an RV? hope Starlink is available everywhere you go.
Shit, one of my coworkers has Starlink up in Wyoming.
Yeah, it's got to be. Well, they're doing pilot tests in certain areas too, but you got to be in that right longitude, latitude, man.
It's called Jackson's Hole.
Jackson, that's it's like a prestigious area, man. It's like freaking where the Bilderberg group goes, man. And Aspen is really not that nice either. Like, it's kind of a shithole in the way I look at it, because the shit all closes down at like 8 o'clock at night. It's like, I don't know. To me, like, if you go there, because you've probably been there, but I've only been to Aspen once. It's like old people walking around, it's touristy. It's not that cool. I don't know what the hell everybody likes it for.
If you're not fucking skiing, what fucking good is it?